Hey yo, how's it going? Welcome back to another day, another beautiful video. Here we are looking to break down this new coin, one I'm excited about, mainly because as we've gone through and looked at our list, as we break into some of these small coins, we're looking to find some good returns in these developing smaller coins. Looking at some of the ones we've already called out, looking back, we hit Sonum. It has a nice 8% return easily right there. We hit Mithril. I did a video on Mithril, which is the fun social media app that is actually a real coin, an actual real social media app. Someone asked how much you can earn. I made like 7 posts one day and made about 0.25 Mithril, so about 25 cents at today's price. It's not too bad for just sharing some photos of your day. I think that's great, looking good. Skin coin we called out, and again, sounds weird, skin coin, but that up 4%, and there was a couple that didn't do too well that we called out. CCT, I think, tanked pretty hard right after I mentioned it because it was on a big run, but I still have faith in it. Another one that we mentioned was Ether Party, and that one looks to be down 1%, down slightly. We also shot out some news about Modem. That one's up slightly, about 4%. And we did a review on what that Grostal coin in the middle of some runs is down 1%. What else did we do? Ontology. Ontology, I saw it actually has grown recently in market cap, but it looks down 5% today in 24 hours. So it had like a surge, like yesterday. It went up a little bit yesterday. Now it's down again. So looking like we're hitting some of them pretty straight on. We're moving into some other ones. This coin WanChain, or WAN, WAN on the ticker, is trading right now for $6.37. It's down 1%. Let's look at it. Roll that intro. Boom, here we are. Welcome back. $676 million in it. So it's headed towards its first billion. When I found it 4 to 5 days ago, it only had 500 million in it. So it's gained about $176 million. It only has 210 million total supply, 106 million circulating right now. And we're looking at what is WanChain. Well, to put it very briefly, it's everything that needs to happen in blockchain. We just don't know if it's going to be the one. Basically, a lot of companies are providing this service where they're looking at how to create multi-chain access and enable applications to cross over chains, and there's a lot of technological savvy, smart people working on how to become the standard of this innovation. WanChain looks to be doing really good. As far as what they're doing, you're like, shut up, what are you talking about? What are they doing? They're basically creating a it looks like what they're working towards is a multi-chain financial infrastructure that they've basically called WanChain. It's WanChain, I guess, is the name for it. The title of in their site says Rebuilding Finance with Private Cross-Chain Smart Contracts. There's a lot here, so let's just start breaking it down piece by piece. The WanChain vision, first off, is that the digital economy is expanding, and they know that Moore's Law is basically stating the exponential scale of all the sectors moving over to blockchain. So, historical example of this is the digitization of photographs. Or I'd like to say, any time that we've had analog to digital, when have we ever been like, let's move analog to digital, and then thought like, wait, let's go back? That's never happened. It's never happened, okay? So we're looking at, they're trying to offer the ability for people to cross blockchains and resolve problems with having multiple blockchains functioning with the same application or with the same, or with transactions. So what does that mean? Well, it means the problem is that today's digital assets are isolated in their own respective chains. WanChain wants to connect all these assets and enable them to basically work together. And that's going to enable what they're saying is banks to be able to develop and guide their own flows on chain, removing centralized counterparty risk. Boom. This is exactly what we were saying. Looks like it's happening with Ripple. Now, people haven't publicly said they're doing that yet, but as you can see, multiple blockchains, they're going to keep adding blockchains and different tokens as they go. So the application scenarios, they're saying decentralized exchange. It looks like you could have the exchanges like the world's digital assets on chain, and a decentralized multi-chain transaction protocol is possible. They're saying this idea is what they're saying minimizes risk for, they're saying this idea minimizes the counterparty risk. It allows people to have public open trades, and you can choose to send private transactions or private trades. They're saying you can launch ICO platforms, so you'll have a streamlined process to launch ICOs, multi-chain ICOs probably, access to WanChain's exuberant community, and you can collect funds from multiple assets. So looking like you're launching an ICO and you want to do a crowdfund and you want to pull from multiple chains for your asset. That looks great. This is all really cool. Over a lot of our heads probably as far as how they're actually implementing this. So looking at the code is not going to do me a lot of good. So here they have their WanChain architecture. It's a distributed financial infrastructure that seamlessly connects blockchain networks together. So they're basically saying they have this connected ledger that allows them to connect all these other blockchains. And it's kind of interesting to look at, like, well, does that mean that they're going to be the one that takes on trillions of dollars? Or does that mean the blockchain they use is going to be the one that takes on? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I have no idea. Basically what they've added in too is a ring signature that provides complete anonymity to the signer of a transaction. So people really like this in the crypto community. It provides the ability for the receiver to correctly verify the sender did in fact sign the transaction, but the optional one-time address provides complete anonymity for the receiver of every transaction. Cross-chain transactions based on this complex algebra locked accounts with SMPC enables low threshold to convert any digital asset from any blockchain into a corresponding proxy asset on WanChain's blockchain. This unleashes the power to build compelling distributed cross-chain dApps and removes centralized counterparty risks. WanChain will support ERC-20 and protocol tokens. Whoa. WanChain smart contracts, they use the WanChain blockchain to build upon the strength of robust systems of blockchains like Ethereum. Any Ethereum dApp will also run on WanChain with zero code change. Applications can be enhanced with WanChain's APIs to leverage privacy protection. So they've taken what's working and they've made it better. And these are the companies that keep doing really well. The ones that are providing real services and utilities to what's already out here. And I'm going to use this silly anecdote from the gold rush in California. People say, people who made money in the gold rush was not the miners looking for gold, but the people selling shovels. So keep that in mind. Who's selling shovels? Who's giving and providing services? Like Coinbase is killing it right now. Binance is killing it right now. Blockchain services that offer utility to other blockchains are killing it right now. So what happened is basically WanChain was added to Binance. It was added to Binance almost right after it was made. So it's interesting to look at how long they've been working on this. Their roadmap shows them working on it for a pretty long time. But they just recently hit their first actual US dollar funding, it looks like April 9th. So the fact that it launched with about $400 million in it. That's how much support this bad boy has. And guess what? Guess what exchange you can get it on? Of course, my favorite, Binance. Binance is actually the one that launched it pretty much right out the gate. And you can see they launched with almost $400 million of support. They're already about to hit $700 million US dollars in their market cap. Reasons that we're calling this coin out and putting it on our list of top earners, even though it has almost $700 million in it and it's headed towards $1 billion pretty quickly, it only has 210 million coins. There's only 106 million coins circulating. So we have one of those coins that's not billions. Like if we go look at our list of coins that we're possibly pulling to look at, most of these you can see if we go down the list, their total supply and their circulating supply, a lot of them are in billions. They're in billions or they're in hundreds of millions. So this, this one, Blocks, I like, but it's 700 million. This one, Kitcoin, we're gonna do next, it's got 500 million. this coin I really like, Pundy, we were going to do that coin, but because it has 50 billion circulating supply, it's probably not going to go up that fast. So, I mean, it's going to go up because I like it and it's on my list, but I'm trying to do the ones that I think are going to really be pertinent to do as fast as possible. So it's hard for me to pick which one is which one to do. But if you look at WanChain, it's only got 106 million coins, and that's pretty high compared to some other ones. But because of how much utility it offers, because of how much multi-chain function it offers, it dwarfs a lot of other coins as far as earning potential. And what does that mean? Well, it means we put it on this list, is what it means. And you can see a lot of coins have billions of coins circulating and billions of coins possibly dumping into them, but not our buddy Wan. Our buddy Wan here only has 106 million coins right now, but it does have a real close run towards $1 billion in market cap, in my mind, happening pretty soon. So it's on Binance. You can use the link in my description to get into Binance if you haven't already. You can acquire in Binance. And if you go to look at product, if you're looking at downloading their wallet, you can literally just download this WAN wallet right here. If you're Windows or Mac, the WAN wallet helps you manage different assets, including WAN and other tokens on the WanChains. You can send it out of Binance to your WAN wallet if you want, and you can transfer your assets. And they have their stealth transaction function built into their wallet. They will support multiple cryptocurrencies in later versions. So WAN smart contracts, you can deploy smart contract like Ethereum, and they even give you, if you click in it, they take you to GitHub, they give you a demonstration contract. They said don't use this one, but this is a demo contract of how your code would look. And then they even have your command prompt line tools, so you can come and dig. They said use our command line tools. So they even teach you how to use some command line prompt tools if you're interested in that. There's a lot here. There's a lot to take in. There's a lot to learn. And just like any coin, it has its own specific universe ecosystem around it. This is honestly one of the ones that, even though it has hundreds of millions of dollars in it, it normally wouldn't hit my list as a strong return because it already has so much money in it, except for the fact that it could easily break $1 billion soon. And I think it looks like it's doing a pretty strong job of offering utility to a lot of these other blockchains that maybe are looking to have this integration. But again, this might not be the one. There's a couple others that are offering this similar function, and even some of the coins themselves inside of that coin that we already have offer some of the similar functions. So what is it exactly that's going to win out, and who's going to get the most funding? That's hard to tell, but this guy did come onto the scene pretty fast. He did just get added to Binance, and people have shown a lot of support with their dollars. So we're putting it on the list, and we're telling you guys about it. I'd love to know what you guys think about this WanChain. I also would love to download their wallet and their smart contract creator and spend some more time playing with that. So we're going to probably look at doing that in another later video for you guys. As always, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to click that subscribe button and click that like button. Give my video a like. Give me a thumbs up. I will see you guys next time. Have a great day. Until then.
Brought to you by your team.